Welcome back. This is Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today we're going to be doing a little walk around on a 1962 Impala. This is not a real SS car. It's got the badging all over it. Somebody who owned it before us put the badges on there. It does have a 5.7 crate motor in it, the 350 under the hood with power steering. It also has front disc brakes on it. What I like to do in this video is walk around, try to find any kind of flaws I can find on the lower parts of the car, all over, little chips, scratches, give you some undercarriage shots, and so on. We're just on a test drive. Watch the test drive video as well so you know everything about this car. MapleMotors.com has undercarriage shots, which I want you to check out. There was a few little spots in the floor, and it's on my website at MapleMotors.com. You can also see all of our inventory, get financed, have shipping information provided to you. It's loaded up with information, and we load it up with cars every Monday. Also just posted a full lot walk around today, so check that out. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. So looking around the front of the car, the bumper here has got some oxidation popping up on it, a few little light scratches and stuff. So the front bumper's not in perfect shape. The grille looks really good, and the headlight bezels look fairly new on this one. We're coming on down the side here. I'm going to run down the lower portion of the car and come back to midsection, and we'll finish on the top and run to the other side. It has some chips here right above the front passenger tire. Looking at the bottom of the door, it's pretty solid all the way to the back here. So we'll keep running. We're gonna come back to midsection. It's a really solid car all the way through there. There's a chip here. A little dent in your trim. Also another little dent in the trim there. Just realized my hands are nasty from decoding the motor on this one when I take the steel wool on the back driver's side and scrape it all down, make sure I got it right. I do that on every car before I start the video. Mirrors look fairly new. A little bit of pitting popping up right there. It still looks good, but it's not perfect, so I'm gonna show it just like this. All the little dents there. Coming back over the top. It's pretty good. Little spots in the paint right here. You can see them, they got a little white surrounding them. Let's go ahead and head to the back here. The back bumper actually does look fairly new. It's been replaced. It's sharp, clean. The seal around the trunk is in pretty good shape. I didn't do any kind of wiping, as you can tell. It did rain like crazy the last weekend or so. And we have some water that has came in on the edges here. Let's see if there's any below this. So you're gonna need a trunk pan. When you look underneath this car, you're gonna see some patching and stuff. This one's gonna need a trunk pan. You can see it's got a little bit of rust here in the bottom. Probably because of this water that's been getting in here. It's actually dry underneath the mat, so not too much has been flowing through the car. Let's look up in the package tray. Fairly clean. I mean, we got some surface rust, but that's not bad. It's not all the way through or anything like that. See right here's had some work done in this little section. The other side's solid. It looks right. Okay. They sprayed the insulation on the trunk. And up in the jam part here. All right, we're gonna shut it down, see how good it shuts. Coming down this side of the car, we're going to do the same thing. We'll start on the lower portion, come back midsection, end on the top. Does have Dual exhaust out both sides of the car. A bubble right there in the door. Some rust trying to come through there. Right here in the front, another bubble coming through. You got a scratch right here. We're coming back down the midsection, checking all the trim and stuff. Doesn't look too bad. So far, so good. New door handle. Gas cap's sticking out a little bit. Oh, you got a locking gas cap. Little wax left over. Coming back the top section here. Back window's in good shape. Trim's a little bent right here. It's not perfect. You have a dimple. See that little bitty spot there? Mirrors are new. Scratching the windshield over here and on the trim. They had too big of windshield wipers at one point. All right, made it all the way around the car. We're gonna go ahead and open it up, get her started, and check the interior out. The door panel on this one is in great shape. Some of the little accessories have some pitting popping up on them, like the handle itself. Weather stripping looks pretty good, fairly new. Got that little piece eat up there where you literally, that's a prime example, somebody kicking right there every time they get out. Carpet's not too bad, seats in pretty good condition. Headliner looks good. The dash is a bit faded and the steering wheel's a little bit faded. Go ahead and place your bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? It's a game we like to play on the channel. You see it's older steering wheel, it's faded in the column. And right around the edge, you can see the sun got to it. Gauges under the dash work pretty good. See, they're all coming up. The radio does not work. The blower motor does, but it's not blowing out the vents in the floor or the dash. I think it may need some duct work, but I can hear it. It's on right now. Windshield wipers, they work. Show you the mileage. Shows 340 on it. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can't stand behind that. It's got a crate motor in it. Last but not least, y'all placed your bets on the horn. It's upside down, by the way. I don't know if the guy didn't notice. Maybe he had an aftermarket steering wheel on it. It's like perfectly centered upside down. And the horn does not work. Wind's kicking right now. It's a bit cold here in Tennessee. The winter's coming. But this car started up very easily. Usually the cold comes, it's harder to start these old classics. It's like you've had a bit of work done up here on the edge of the hood. Right, see how easy it goes down. I mean, I'm barely pushing it, it's coming down nice. Locked up good. The edge of the hood there's a little crack. And a crack there for, I guess, the work that's been done. There's a chip in the corner. All right, guys, I'm gonna give you some undercarriage shots, but I do want you to go to maplemotors.com and look at the detailed pictures. He zooms in on problem areas all over the car, just like I do in the video, but it's a double take, so it's definitely worth the look. Looks like there's a little spot on the edge of the hood here too I missed. All right, let's look up under this one. Guys, I do appreciate you watching. I want to thank y'all for sharing these videos. It's helping me out greatly. A lot of people have been coming up here saying they were told by somebody else to come by the lot. I want to thank y'all for that. And we're getting close to 200,000 subscribers. I'm very excited. Ready to hit that milestone here. So I'll keep these videos coming to you. I'm getting ready to jump back in it, continue the test drive. Check maplemotors.com for those detailed pictures, the finance options, the shipping options. And of course, we just updated today with new cars, so check that out. I appreciate y'all watching. Thanks again, guys.